Friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Dhanesh here. See, in this video, I am going to discuss about a confusion matrix. So, what is confusion matrix? This is an important concept in machine learning. So one more thing I want to tell you, I will be coming up with more videos on machine learning, artificial intelligence, machine learning, math, statistics, probability, and deep learning. Please subscribe my channel. I already covered with, most of the aspects in deep learning, and we covered linear regression, gradient descent algorithm, and some of the fundamental concepts we already covered. And deep learning, it is completely all the videos I have done. Please subscribe my channel. So today we will get into confusion matrix. See, confusion matrix is also known as error matrix. So another word for confusion matrix is error matrix. So what is a confusion matrix? Confusion matrix or error matrix is a specific table layout that allows visualization of the performance of an algorithm, typically a supervised learning. So it is just a table layout that allows visualization of the performance of an algorithm. It is just a visualization of the performance of an algorithm. This is confusion matrix. It is the visualization of the performance of an algorithm. Let us consider, see, as you know, our machine learning model, we will come up with machine learning model, and our machine learning model is used for prediction. And we defined cost function. Cost function, it is the it is the difference between the predicted value and the target value or the actual value. We come up with different equations for cost function. It is cost function is equal to 1 by n sigma I is equal to 1 to n see y dash minus y the whole square. So I have created a separate video for cost function. You can refer it. So what I am trying to say here is our machine learning model is used for prediction. So let us consider a binary classification model which classifies outcomes into positive or negative. Here the possible then if it is a binary classification model, the possible outcomes you can get are, this is really important, the possible outcomes will be, we can classify it as first one is true positive. Our binary classification model, it is used to which classifies outcomes into positive or negative. Then there are 4 possible chances. The first one is true positive. Second one, it is true negative. Third one, it is false positive, false or positive. Fourth one, it is false negative. So we need to understand what exactly is true positive, true negative, false positive, and false negative. So based on this, we will come up with the confusion matrix. See, what is the first one? The first one is true positive. True positive means our machine learning model predicted positive. It's the output. See, the machine learning model says it is positive and it is true. Whatever prediction done by the machine learning model is true, then we call it as true positive. For example, a model predicts that a woman is pregnant and she is actually pregnant. Then in that case, it is true positive. So what is true positive? Our machine learning model predicts as positive and it is true, then it is true positive. One example I can tell you, it is predicted that a woman is pregnant and she is actually pregnant, then it is true positive. In the next case, what is the second one? It is true negative. So what is the meaning true negative? True negative means model predicts it as negative and it is true. The prediction of the model is negative and it is true. If you need an example, it is predicted that woman is not pregnant and she is not pregnant. Then it is true negative. The next one is false positive. So what is false positive? This false positive is also known as type 1 error. Very important. This is also known as type 1 error. Here, see, in the first and second case, our model, that is true positive and true negative, in that cases, the prediction is correct. The model has done correctly. But in this case, in the third case, false positive means here model is making an error. That means model predict it as positive, but it is false. It's not positive. For example, it is predicted that woman is pregnant, but actually she is not pregnant. In that case, we can call it as false positive. From that example, you can clearly understand. It is predicted that woman is pregnant, but she is not actually pregnant. In that case, we can call it as false positive. It's an error. This error, false positive, we call it as type 1 error. Next is false negative. So what is false negative? False negative is also known as type 2 error. False negative is also known as type 2 error. In this case, the model predicted it as negative and it is false. Our machine learning model predicted as negative and it is false. For example, it is predicted that woman is not pregnant, but she is actually pregnant. So these are all the 4 types of outcomes of a binary classifier. Based on this binary classifier, we can come up with a confusion matrix. I can show you that. This is the confusion matrix. Here, if you see, this is the here in the top it is actual value, and in the left side you can see the predicted value. See, actual value can be positive and negative, and the predicted value is also, it can be positive or negative. The actual value is positive and the predicted value is also positive. At that time, see, it is true positive. The actual value positive, predicted value positive, at that time it is true positive. And in the second case, you can say that is in the first row, in this row, the false positive. You can see here false positive. False positive means the actual value is negative but the predicted value is positive, then it is false positive. And in the, you can see false negative, at that time actual value is positive but the predicted value is negative, then it is false negative. And in the next case, actual value is negative and the predicted value is negative, then it is true negative. So from this table you can easily understand, so what is true positive, then you can check the corresponding actual and predicted values. From that you can understand what is true positive, what is false positive, what is false negative and true negative. This is known as a confusion matrix. This representation, this tabular form, we call it as a confusion matrix. So this is about confusion matrix. Thanks for watching. Once again, I am telling you, I am requesting you to subscribe my channel. I will be coming up with more videos on machine learning, artificial intelligence, machine learning math. See, in machine learning math, we have the videos on calculus, then vectors, tensors, and differentiation, and even calculus part, integration part, chain rule. All those videos you can watch, it's already there. Please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.